Yes, let's go to Durban. We're focusing on a different story. Doctors Without Borders, that's Médecins Sans Frontières, or MSF for short, have released their finding of an HIV-TB project in Eshowe in KwaZulu-Natal. Results show the project has achieved some of its targets of fighting HIV ahead of the 2020 deadline. Now, Musa Ndlovu from MSF, that's Doctors Without Borders, Médecins Sans Frontières, is now in our studios in Durban, this morning, talking to us from our studios in Durban. Musa, good morning. Thank you very much for your time. Just first up, I mean, how important are the results overall, before we get into the nitty-gritty of what's been achieved or what you found in this project? How important are these results?
Thank you very much for having me in your program. The result is very much important for KZN. I think it's a huge milestone. It means a lot. Understanding that in South Africa we have 7.2 million people who are HIV positive, and out of those 7.2 million people, only 61% are on treatment. So the achievement of the 90-90-90 target is very much important, just for the people who may not understand what this 90-90 is all about. 90% of the population knowing their status, and out of the 90% of the people who are HIV positive being put into treatment for HIV, and out of that 90% who are on treatment, taking their medication in a way that will suppress their viral load, meaning that the virus is not going to be detectable. So it is very much important for not only for MSF and the Department of Health, but for the entire population of South Africa, because it shows that it is possible to achieve whatever goal that is set up there to defeat HIV and AIDS.
Okay, now you as MSF, we understand, are going to be presenting the results of your survey and of your work, your findings rather, from this community project at the current annual HIV/AIDS conference that's taking place in Durban. You've gone, from what I've seen, you've achieved more than the 90-90-90. You've actually achieved 90% of the people that live with HIV know their status, and 94% of those who know their status are currently on treatment, and they've remained on ARV treatment. And then above that, 95% of the 94% people are currently maintaining an undetectable viral load. So you've got 90, 94, 95. That is huge.
That is very huge, and we are hoping that people will take lessons from this, because, you know, it happened in a very good time before the 2020. So we are ahead of the target.
How many people were part of this Eshowe HIV-TB project, this community-based project that you as MSF have been involved with?
The people who has been involved in a survey that has been conducted in 2018 that gave us this result of 90, 94, 95. We sampled it on 3,300 people who participated, aged between 15 and 59.
Okay, does this
Both
result,
males and females.
Okay, can we take out from this survey, whose results detail you're going to be sharing at this annual conference today in Durban, can we take it to mean that we are beginning to win against HIV/AIDS, or is it still early?
This is a point to the right direction, that if we can put more effort, because this is for the King Cetshwayo district at Umlalazi, Ward 1 to Ward 14. So it shows that if we keep our focus and ensuring that we bring innovative ideas in ensuring that we reach out to the people and also giving them access to HIV counseling and testing. It is possible. It is possible for South Africa, and I think it is possible for the world.
Okay, very briefly, Musa, you've mentioned the issue of engaging the community. What other factors have had the greatest impact from the work that you've been doing on the ground?
That is the very interesting one. What is the key here is the partnership with the Department of Health, as well as the engagement of the community leadership, as well as the communities that are under their leadership. You know, having to respect, more especially as we were operating in a very rural setting, having to understand the culture, the tradition, as well as the religion of the people who are there, and not only to do it for them, but involving the people in everything that you do, making sure that they are part of the journey to the achievement of this 1994-95.
Thank you very much. Musa Ndlovu from Doctors Without Borders, Médecins Sans Frontières, MSF in the studios in Cape Town. Looks like there's been some good progress made in Eshowe in that project. They'll be sharing the results of what they have found at the HIV/AIDS conference that's currently underway in Durban, involving local and international experts.